Just gonna leave this slow zoom in on all of the friends on my bed. Hello, Mr. Frog. Can you see me? There we go. Right. I'm sorry, Mr. Frog, you're getting squashed. Okay, don't actually know if you can see me, because I need some new glasses. How many of these videos do I start off being like, I can't see? It feels like it's really bright. Is it really bright? Let's turn it down a little bit. This is one of my favourite videos to film every year. This is, I believe, the third time doing this video, and I'm gonna show you all of the things that I bought this year. Not all the things, that would take a while. All of the clothes that I bought this year. So I originally started this project where I would only buy second-hand clothes for a year, so I did that for a year. That was in 2020, and then 2021 I bought the majority of my clothes second-hand. And then this year, I actually don't think I got many second-hand things, which is not like me. But yeah, we're going to go through that in just a second. So, first disclaimer, I normally try and take a picture of every item of clothing. I was so bad at that this year. I just have not been taking photos. I still haven't worked out where to take photos in here, because the only place with good lighting is in front of my windows here, and behind my windows is my kitchen. So I don't think you really want like my dishes in the background of the photos, so I still haven't quite worked that out. I have got a ring light, which would make it easier, but I don't want to set up a whole massive ring light to take like one Instagram photo. I could do it here, but like I'm so far away, I can't see. It's just been a whole thing. I'll work it out at some point, but let's cut to the chase. We're going to start with December. So last year when I filmed this video, I filmed it pre-Christmas. So these are the clothes that I got for Christmas last year. So we're going to start off with this cloud jumper from Shein, which I really like, I wear all the time. This ghost jumper from Shein, which I'm probably going to have to get rid of soon because it's started falling apart, which is a shame, but it's from Shein, so what can you do? A zebra Christmas jumper from Asda. I don't have a picture with that, sorry. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it here. If not, you can use your imagination. Picture what you think a zebra Christmas jumper would look like. I promise it's not what you're thinking. This is not what you're thinking. You can see it anyway, it's fine. Black and white skirt from Hell Bunny, this one here. I love this skirt, I wear it all of the time. I've been after it for ages, so this was an excellent gift. So that is the total for the end of December. That was no money, several items of clothing. I did not spend any money on it. Then we move on to January. I got this purple dress for £1 in a kilo sale. And I also got a red pencil dress from this same kilo sale, also for £1. I'll get into that for a second. I wear it all the time and yet I don't have any pictures in it. I can't show you any pictures because I didn't get it online, so there's no... It's a red pencil dress. This tartan shirt for £1, which I think I've only worn twice, so it may end up going to the charity shop. I bought a cream jumper from Primark. Talk about that in a little second. Let's go through this list first. I stole a bleach dyed shirt off my Depop, which wasn't going to sell, and I liked it, so I was like, I'm just going to have this. And a comic book skirt, which I don't have a photo of. Let's talk about some of the clothes from this month. So, the kilo sale, I got 3 items. I got the purple dress, the tartan shirt and the red dress, and I really liked all 3 of them, but this was like a bonus thing because it was a kilo sale that isn't far from where I live, and every time they go anywhere they do this giveaway on their Facebook page where if you share it you can be entered to win a free kilo. And I noticed that nobody had shared this. I think maybe 2 other people had shared it, so I just shared it like 8 times. So I won the free kilo, but the best part about me winning the free kilo is the kilo sale was on my birthday. So I say I got it for £3. I got those 3 items for £3, but it was the kilo plus the little bit extra, so it was worth more than that. I just won a free kilo, which was a great birthday present. I think Finn ended up getting most of it, actually. I think they bought a coat. Anyway, and the jumper, so the cream jumper, I ended up buying this in 3 different colours because I wear it all the time. So I have the cream one that I bought here, which is the first one I bought. I have a brown one which I have on right now, and then I have a pink one, and I just wear these constantly. They are so good. They're from Primark, £6. Actually they go up in price later on. So this first one I bought was £6, but I think this one was a bit more because I bought it like a month ago. but they're absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love these jumpers. They're literally just like, they're sort of like tight ribbed ones, and I put them underneath everything. I turn all of my like summer outfits into winter outfits with these jumpers. They are so fantastic. I would own them in more than 3 colours if I didn't think that was excessive. I really like them, so I'm so glad that I got this because it has introduced me to the world of this one very specific Primark ribbed jumper. And then we also have the comic book skirt, which I don't have a photo of, but this was a handmade skirt. My mum got this skirt handmade for me from someone on Etsy. It's like a Doctor Who comic strip like style skirt. It's really nice. I really like it. And one day I wore it to work. Now I have to get changed for my job, so I wore it into work, obviously got changed, and then was intending to wear it like to a thing I was going after work on the way out. All good. And I was at work and someone comes down the stairs wearing that exact skirt. Like a visitor comes in wearing the skirt, which is identical to the one that I had handmade for me. And not only that, but I also happened to have it in my locker above me. Like, the chances of that must be astronomically small. Like, not only did she have the same skirt that was handmade for me, but she was wearing it on the same day that I had come into work wearing it. So that was wild. This story is way more exciting to me than it is to anybody else, but I thought it was wild. Let's move on to February. So February, I spent no money on clothes, but I did acquire some clothes. So I got some really funky leggings from a friend. These were free. They got them as a gift, and I think that they didn't fit them, or they didn't. I can't remember why, but I got them. I don't have any pictures of them because I just wear them like around the house. They are actually a little bit big for me though, so they may also be going in the donated pile at some point. We'll find out. I got the dusty pink version of this jumper. I have a picture of it here. The only picture of me wearing it I could find was me in this Snapchat story, which I took a screenshot of, which is silly because I wear it all the time, but this was a gift because I told my mum about how much I liked it and she bought me one from Primark, so this was jumper number 2 from these 3 that I bought. And that was it for February. Moving on to April, again, I spent no money in April. I clearly didn't in March either, because March isn't even on here. April, I spent no money on clothes. I did receive one shirt because I donated my hair, and I got a free shirt in return for donating my hair. Again, don't know a picture of that. I mostly just sleep in it. It's just like a black t-shirt with "I donated my hair" written on it. It's not very exciting. In May, I spent £7 on a dark plaid dress from Primark. This was in the sale. I really liked it. I also don't have any pictures wearing it. I actually didn't wear it many times because it's a very autumnal dress, and May was a little bit late for me to be wearing it, so it started to get a bit warm. But I do really like this dress, and I will be wearing it again come next autumn. In July, I spent £5 on a pair of trousers from Primark. So I wear these trousers quite often. They're just like these really comfortable sort of lounging about trousers. And because they're lounging about trousers, I don't have any photos in them. But I do have this screenshot from one of my videos. But this looks like a terrifying, like, stalker cam screenshot. I was filming a time lapse of me tidying up, and I happened to be wearing these trousers when I was tidying up. But this screenshot makes it seem really creepy. But I promise you that I took this photo. I set the camera up. This was not taken from some like creepy hidden camera somewhere in my house. August, I also spent nothing. I got a blue dress from Olio, which I only wore twice, I believe. It's got like some weird arms that I'm not a massive fan of. Again, this might end up going on Olio again, unless I can find a way to style it. But it is January, so now is not the time to be styling sundresses, so we'll see. In September, I bought 2 t-shirts. One of them was a gift, one of them I spent £1.20 on. That is because there was a brand that was going out of business that had some t-shirts that I liked. So I got a black and white t-shirt. So I got this white one, which you can see a screenshot of me sitting here with these same sheets. of me wearing this t-shirt. It's not a great picture, but I think this one has a it's like a pin-up style woman in a wheelchair, and then there's a black one which has a similarly like pin-up style woman who is also visibly disabled. And then I also spent £8 on this jumper from Primark, so I got it in brown, which is interesting because the one I bought at the start of the year was £6. So between January and September it went up by £2. I see you, Primark, playing your games. October is, I believe, the most expensive month yet. I only bought one thing. It was £38.49 and I bought a dress from Collective, which I absolutely love. This is more than I'd normally spend on a dress, but all through last year I kept looking at this dress, and then it sold out because it ended Halloween, and I was like, it's silly, Amy, you don't need the dress, it's fine. But I spent between then and now thinking about this dress. So as soon as it went up for sale again this Halloween, I was like, fine, I'm just gonna buy it. This is the only picture I have of me wearing it. But I do really, really like it. It's like sort of classic sort of fit and flare pin-up style that I normally wear, but it's covered in like ghosts with like sexy ghost legs. That it's such a good dress. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have pictures of the actual models wearing it because it's better than mine. But yeah, I love this dress. I haven't worn it for a while because it's a bit too cold currently, but I fully intend to wear this all year round. I do not regret this at all. In November I spent £29, which is again normally than I would, but apparently I started spending a lot more money on clothes towards the end of this year. I bought a £25 Hard Rock Cafe shirt from Venice. I collect Hard Rock Cafe shirts. Whenever I go on holiday I get a shirt. Again, £25 is quite a lot for a shirt, but I'm never gonna go again, and I collect the Hard Rock Cafe shirts, so I don't regret this. Don't have a picture in it. And then I got this black and white shirt from Primark. It was £4. I don't have a picture in it, but I am wearing it now, so there we go. So I'm putting in December I spent £40. I didn't actually spend this in December. So I got a Pizza John shirt, which I don't have a picture of, but I'll see if I can find a picture from the website. I actually ordered this, I think, at the beginning of the month, but it arrived in December, so I put it down as December. I get a Pizza John shirt every year. I think they're fantastic. Normally I get them as a gift, but my mum was sick of having to pay the customs fees, which is not unreasonable, so I bought it for myself this year. Yeah, I get one every single year. I just really like Pizza John shirts, so, and the money goes to charity as well, so I again, it's more than I'd normally spend, but I'm not concerned about it. And then I got some clothes as gifts. I got a skull dress, which I believe is from Collective, a picture of it here. I got a green candy cane cardigan from Primark, which was a gift. A blue dress, which was also a gift, which I think was from M&S. I haven't tried it on yet, so I don't have any pictures of it. I got a pink t-shirt from, I think it was the National Gallery in Canada, from my brother as a gift, and I got an All Killer No Filler t-shirt from the podcast from my mum as a gift. That is the end of the clothes that I acquired in 2022. I did not spend a lot of money. I think this is the least amount. Let me check my stats. Okay, yeah, let's look at some stats. So in total I spent £129.69 on clothes. £40 for £40 for the shirt and £40 for the dress, and the £25 for the t-shirt comes to £105, and I only spent £129.69, so that is the vast majority of the money that I spent this year. I got 28 new items of clothing. Though going through this list there is probably a few that I am going to end up donating, but again, I'm not bad about it. Most of the things I'm donating were either just things that didn't fit properly or I got for free, so you know, I'd rather pass them on to someone who'll wear them. So that is an average of £10.80 a month, which I think is perfectly reasonable. £10.80 a month is an absolutely perfectly reasonable amount of money to spend on clothes, and £4.68 per item. Again, that average is brought up a lot by the expensive items. Most of the items in here, to be honest, were either free or were gifts. And I realise that I have a lot of privilege to be able to say that. Like, I have access to a lot of these free clothes through things like Olio and whatever, which a lot of people probably don't have access to. And a lot of the things that are gifts, like a lot of these clothes that were gifts, the majority of people probably would not have anyone who would be able to buy them those as gifts. So that is not lost on me, that the value of the clothes is actually a lot higher, and that is not because they were all for free, but it's because a lot of them somebody else paid for them for me. But yeah, I'm just giving you the stats of my year. Don't come for me. I'm not, you know, hopefully you can see that I'm being reasonable. So this is again the least amount of money that I've spent on clothes in the last 2 years. In 2021 I spent £171.49 on 55 items, which came to £14.29 a month, or £3.11 an item. I got a lot of items from earlier last year, so a lot of them were free to everyone. They weren't gifts, I just got them free from this app. And in 2020 I spent £219.07, but I couldn't find my stats about how many clothes, items of clothing that I bought. I do continuously get rid of clothes. I do donate a lot of clothes. I get rid of a lot of stuff on Olio. So it's not as if every single item of these clothing I feel obliged to keep forever. I just like clothes. But yeah, I think this year was perfectly reasonable. I think I bought a lot more new clothes than I normally would, a lot less secondhand stuff. But secondhand stuff I think is much more fun. I made a whole video about this when I did my end of 2020 video where I just bought secondhand clothes for a year. I go into it in a lot more detail in that video, but I prefer secondhand clothes for a whole bunch of reasons. But secondhand clothes take a lot more work. You have to like go to a charity shop or go to a kilo sale, and you have to like you have to physically get there, but also quite often they're not like standard size, especially vintage stuff. You do have to put quite a lot of effort into finding a piece that you like. It's very rarely like, here's a rack of 20 of these shirts, pick the one that's in your size. And for example, for this jumper, I didn't have to work when I bought the second and third one, because I bought the first one and went, right, this fits. So you don't have to think about it from then on. Whereas vintage stuff, you're probably never going to see the same brand twice, never mind, you know, the same cut, the same year, the same whatever it is. So it's a lot more work, and I just had less time this year, which is why I bought these things. I don't think I did badly. I would really like to know how other people compare to this. I am the only person I know who keeps track of this like this. But if any of you are interested in it, I would definitely recommend tracking this. It's been really interesting for me to see this, and actually just going through that list now, I've discovered a few things which I need to pull out my wardrobe and donate, which I probably wouldn't have noticed. And I've also noticed a few things that I wear all the time, and I think it's a really good way to reflect on this kind of thing. So if you are interested in this sort of thing at all, I literally just keep it on my phone, notes app on my phone. So I would recommend giving it a go, and if you do, let me know next year how it goes. I'd be interested to see how my spending and my habits compare to other people's. Yeah, I have some predictions, but I would like to hear from you guys. What are your guys' habits? I will sign off here. If you have any requests or questions, leave them down in the comments. New videos, honestly, whenever I can get to them at this point. And I will see you next time.